Hello, my friends. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did. Chilling with the fam is the best. So, I think it was on Friday or Thursday, we had the news come out that the US was going to impose sanctions of a sort on China and not allow shipment of semiconductors to the CCP and the country. Now, if you guys understand the semiconductor industry, you know that there's different levels of semiconductors. There's like 4 different well-known levels. But the ones that we're mostly concerned with are the level 1, the high level, the best of the best semiconductors. These are the ones that the military needs to build aircraft, ships, weapon systems, the best of the best computers, equipment for medical technologies, and those kind of things. We literally, Biden literally in one signature set China back years, because China imports over 95% of their chips. And those chips come from places like Taiwan, South Korea, and the United States. They don't have a strong semiconductor industry. They would like to have one, but they don't have one. So this puts the world in a situation where China can no longer build things like this. This is my DJI. It's a pretty cool camera. I use this thing for my rooftop musings and when I travel. It's really cool. But you know what? This requires a chip. And DJI is not going to be able to get chips anymore. What else does DJI manufacture? Drones. I don't think people are taking this serious, what the US just did. Now, the US is going and they're investing heavily into their semiconductor business. Right now, the US produces about 10% of the best of the best chips, or close to it, between 5 and 10%. Taiwan produces almost 90%. Now, there's lots of rumors of war that China announced this weekend that they want Taiwan back. And people just assume, okay, so China wants Taiwan back because Taiwan's got the manufacturing facilities for all these chips. Do you really think the US is going to let those facilities get into the hands of the CCP? No way in hell. And did you guys know that the semiconductors that are built by Taiwan are just the final piece of the puzzle? Almost all the stuff that happens is done in the United States before it's sent to Taiwan for the final phases. The US controls the world's semiconductor industry. Taiwan is just the finished product. The US wants it back. Wow, lightning struck when I said that. The US wants to have almost dominant control of the semiconductor industry. It's the new oil of the world. Everything is run with semiconductors and chips. My truck was delayed to me for almost 1 year because of the situation around the world, because there weren't any chips being produced. So I imagine my truck was built about a year and 3 months ago, year and 4 months ago. It sat in the yard without chips in it. It took them all that time to get the chips in before they could send it off to me. So this is a big hit to China, guys. What are they going to do? Just sit and grow food now? They can't get chips for manufacturing. They can't get chips for this stuff. They can't get chips to make computers. What's Apple going to do? Apple's going to have to bring their manufacturing back to the United States if they can't import the chips. Your iPhones might say made in the USA next. What do you guys got to say? Academaciated says, man, who cares? Time to go back to tubes, relays, and giant capacitors. Yeah. China's the place for you then. I don't want to go back to that world. BC in the Matrix. Cheers, buddy. TDM10 says PLSX is going to happen. Yes, it is. Corey, it's Randy time. 2 days off is too much. In 2 weeks, we're going away for, just let's warn you guys, I'm going to go away for 4 days or something for our my wife's birthday. Maybe I could do it on the phone. Who knows? I never tried StreamYard on my phone. Hey, Randy, hope you had a great weekend. DexX, appreciate you, sir. Oh, great. Without adding fun. As a psych nurse, when you say without adding FUD, that means you're going to FUD, right? So let's see. Knowing that most alts won't get past all-time high, what makes you think Hex will break all-time high in the next 4 years? Thinking about all money that will be shifting to PLS and other projects. Sorry. Got a tickle in my nose. Okay. Thanks for the FUD. That's a hard question. Do I need, as a Hex ODG, do I need Hex to go past the all-time high? No. I'm pretty well if we're just at 10 cents. But I understand there's a lot of people that came in later that are hoping the price goes up. That comes with adoption. And there's something, I want to show you guys something about the adoption because I just saw it today, but let me pull it up because I don't have it up yet. It's the kind of stuff when I mean adoption. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look, I'm live on Twitter. All right. Share screen. Look at that. Look at that. Do you guys know what that is? That's a video game. The new NASCAR game has JJ Healy's car in it. Hex.com car. Can you believe that? It's so freaking cool. I think there was another one. Yeah. Here's the actual game. Look at how beautiful that is. That's called adoption, folks. That's called great marketing. People will be like, Hex.com. That's a cool looking car. I know there's other cryptos that have cars in NASCAR. And one of them happens to be one of my clients. It's a Carnomaly. I'm going to be doing their live streams for them. And I'm actually interviewing their NASCAR driver. So yeah, just to I didn't even plan to tell you guys that. That just came up. So yeah. Welcome back. I hope you brought the Pulse Chain launch with you. Yeah. I think that Pulse Chain launch is way closer than people think. Is that right? Yeah. Good evening, Paisano. Good evening to the chatters. I had some arancini this morning, or arancino. I had one. For those of you guys who do not know, it's a very Sicilian breakfast. It's they have ragu in the middle, and it's wrapped in rice, and then they fry it. And my friend down the road, he opened up a Sicilian pizzeria, and for breakfast he serves arancini. Holy crap! I felt like I was back in Sicily again. Had to try one, even though I'm not supposed to be eating that kind of carbs. But he told me I had to try, and I gave it a thumbs up. Tin Top, good morning or good evening to you, sir. Right, like crypto. What up, Mexicans? Sometimes I can't remember where you guys are based, whether it's a good morning or good night. Lazy Hexican, hello. Hey, Randy Ryan, welcome. The pump is nice today. Yep, we'll get to that. What happened? Oh, my sticker just fell. 777, MJ Money. Morning from Oz, Christopher. Got a lot of you Australian guys on. I think it's just perfect timing for you guys. Hey, Randy, Hex is getting a little movement. Yes, it is. All Hex has had a good day. Fair mooning, really cool. I got my fair. I have that very large Hex stake that came out last week, just sitting there on my Ethereum fair. Is copper going up too, Crypto Surfer? Moving to the country of Texas. F this noise. Luke Duke, it says TDI on your image. Is that turbo diesel injected? Like, oh god. Morning, evening, everybody. Hey, Stas. I remember Stas is in Israel. Remember that. So good morning to you. Hi, Randy. Good people. Yep. What's up, Randy and fam? Randy's first stream, start of the week. Paul Sachs, yes. It was a great weekend, really, it was. What happened with Hex? It came out of its... sorry, I got a runny nose. My son caught a cold with the kids, so guess what? Parents know. It was in a descending triangle, and over the last, I think, couple months, and it just broke out of the triangle. So when that happens, traders come in, and then people like me will, if we're sitting on the sidelines, will buy back in, and Randy did buy a couple Hex over the last couple of days. Alex B, Crypto Cashew. Uneducated economics has been saying the Fed is reacting to the breakdown of the supply chain. Yeah. The supply chain is screwed, man. The world is really going to slow down. If you don't have the stuff that you need right now, you better be in a hurry to get it. Because especially if war breaks out, if there's something that you want that has a chip in it, you better pay attention. Consumer drone industry combined with 3D printers has changed the battlefield in the year 2022 alone. New doctrine being written. Yeah. If you watch those YouTube shorts, and I tend to see a lot of them where they're showing the drones dropping grenades into tanks and stuff over in Ukraine. It's unbelievable what drones have done in the war. Evening. Cheers to you. I'm drinking my ginger tea. Data is the biggest industry in the world. Yes. You need chips to do that. Buy the dip, Funk Master. Fuck Taiwan. Fuck all of them. Just build in the USA, and each country should start building their shit in their homeland. Enough with the globalist BS. It is over. Randy agrees with that, Pac-Man. I think it's the way to go. Everyone should be able to manufacture their own stuff. War with China looms even more now. I would be pissed if I was China. Yeah. They had like really big initiatives that they wanted to accomplish over the next couple of years. They wanted to improve the train system. They wanted to build infrastructure, and all this stuff needed chips. And now they're not going to have any access to any outside chips. And China only creates about 5% of the world's chips. And those are the lower level ones, the ones that don't take lots of technology to build. Hi, Daniel. Any buying up silver? Look, the whole world, all the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they're buying up precious metals like crazy right now. Just get ready. It'll turn. Sorry I'm late for class. How are you doing this evening, Jeremy? Doing great. Just chilling. Hanging out with you guys. China got steampunked. Look, this one came out of nowhere. I did not expect something like this to happen. I mean, good for Biden. He, even though I don't like him and I don't like Trump either. So sorry, guys. I'm not into politicians. But he pulled a Trump move. He made Trump's moves look small because you rug pull the world with chips to prove a point. Man, unless they're just using it as a bargaining chip. and say, look, leave Taiwan alone and we'll let you back, we'll let you have your chips. You know, maybe that's what'll happen. We'll see. I hope not. Better my ass for massive work. I work in Vishay. It's a chip factory in Israel. Aha, Apple might come back as our customer then. Stas, good for you. Might be getting a promotion. They're going to need somebody to look over stuff as they grow. Yo, Randy got me some Urus last night. Now stake it, mate. Still make it. Soldier Pete, good for you. I've got about 100, I think about 120, 130 of the tokens. I don't have a lot just because I don't feel like I need them. But the reason why I need them is if I want to use, this is for Aurochs guys. In the few years or in the future, Aurochs might start charging for their stuff in their wallet and in the platform for trading and stuff like that. But if you have coins staked, there's only 1 million coins too. It's a very small amount. If you have coins staked, there's a certain amount you're going to need to get to stake, and it said that it is likely to stay low. So I don't feel like it's a good utility for the token to keep it on the SEC's eyes because they are going to go public. And I think just having a small amount is cool. 20 to 30, 50 tokens should be all you ever need. Yep. Daniel, premiums are getting crazy on physical. Yes. If you guys watched my show the other day with Michael Piccioni from Can-Am Bullion, he's saying the same thing. He even said that he's thinking about not putting his gold and silver up for sale because he thinks in the future the prices are going to go so crazy that he could just sit on his bullion right now and make money in the future. I mean, but as a business, they need to have the turnover, right? But he has thought about just putting his gold and silver away and just waiting a year. Saki in the house. If you're in the US or Canada, go ahead, check out Can-Am Bullion, the links below. If you guys want to order direct from Michael. He's a cool dude. Pulse Gains, what's up? Hey guys, congratulations to Corey. Corey just landed BitBoy for an interview. I know Corey works really hard on his interviews. I'm more of a solo guy, but Corey likes to do his interviews. So congratulations to him. Upcoming interview with BitBoy. After BitBoy's recent rant, I'm like, this dude, I never could stand him. I always thought he was annoying. But then he started making these TikTok videos and stuff, anti-SEC, anti-government, all the kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah. And then he did this little rant the other day going against the suits, the VCs and stuff like that. I was so happy when he did that. Other guys are like, oh, this guy's he's just about to have give himself a stroke over nothing. And man, it's something. The industry is being co-opted by people like Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX. They want to destroy our DeFi industry, and they want to make it all CeFi. So watch Sam, watch CZ. These guys, they want to centralize everything. So you're saying the 600,000 wasn't as big of a waste as previously thought. So you're saying the 600K wasn't as big of a waste as previously thought. What's the 600K, Paul? What driver are you interviewing? The Carnomaly driver. I don't know his name. Carnomaly, Carnomaly. That's the company. So he's going to come on the show. Not this one, but I'll do a daytime interview. And it won't be on my channel. It'll be on the Carnomaly channel. They're about to release their app, so I'm helping them get the word out. Some longtime friends that are asking me to help out. People need to realize that Taiwan and China secretly have a semiconductor manufacturing partnership. If they went to war, China wouldn't use a scorched earth policy. Okay, so China gets most of their chips from Taiwan, but the U.S. will not let those facilities get in the hand of China. No way. No way. So Paul just takes a precision strike and they're done. Crypto Coins, when is the interview with BitBoy? Yep, there you go. Hey, a Sicilian pizzeria. What a guinea. Yeah. November 3rd, 1 p.m. Eastern. Cool, Corey. Good for you, man. Great job, full support to BitBoy. We need to say no to Bankman, dude. Yeah, you guys are like, you guys are like always. You almost know what I'm gonna say. I think my audience is already dialed in. That's why you guys watch me, because we're all dialed in when it comes to this kind of stuff. And you guys are you're making comments the same thing that I'm saying out loud. It has to happen, dude. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hex all gone. That's right, Pac-Man. We need to defend DeFi. No worries. Carbs make your skin nice and smooth. They make me round too, brah. So I gotta stay away from the carbs. Treats are okay. You know, I'm not gonna give up carbs 100%. No way. I like them too much. Fasting is where it's at. You know, the intermittent fasting. Then every couple weeks, do a 3-day or 4-day. Yep. Saeed. Randy, can I buy Pulse Dogecoin on the Ethereum chain when it launches in the next fortnight? Or should I get my tiny bag on the BSC chain? Okay, so you got two things mixed up here. If it's the one BSC one you're talking about, that's Pulse Doge Win, and you will be able to buy it in an Ethereum chain. But right now, you get it probably at a cheaper price, and because once it goes to Ethereum chain, the liquidity is going to be small because it takes people like me to burn my BSC version to send it to Ethereum. All right. If those guys do not know, you can watch my last week's last Friday night or Thursday nights, Thursday night show where I talked about what's going on Pulse Doge Win. So they're moving from BSC to Ethereum, but there's not an automatic burn. You actually have to send your tokens from BSC to a contract, and then you get new Ethereum on the other side, Ethereum version on the other side. So I went and got mine on BSC, and it's easy to do. I use Simple Swap to get coins. I sent Ethereum to the Binance BNB BSC chain. I know it's complicated, but watch last week's show, last Thursday nights, and you'll see how to do it, because I actually show you how to do it on Simple Swap. I think that's another coin that's going to secretly go up nicely. It already went up since last week. It's already up like 50%. Every coin shop I contact have heavy delays on shipping for stock rounds in their store. Most don't even have rounds and out of stock. Daniel, contact Michael. Tell Michael you saw him on the show, and he'll do his best to take care of you, man. Oh, I missed it. Yes, sir. O2 Jetta TDI. Yes, sir. I got my Touareg TDI downstairs. Love me a Volkswagen TDI. And this one, you could put, you could do the old vegetable oil stuff and turn it into, your exhaust will smell like French fries. Because it's got the old TDI that didn't have the worry about the freaking clean diesel. I've got the AdBlue shit. I have to. If you guys don't know what AdBlue is, that's that pig piss that you got to put in your engine. They have a separate tank in my truck to keep the diesel clean. Everyone needs to wake up and go against Bankman's killer DeFi bill. It is very important to support what BitBoy is doing, and everyone should take this seriously. Pac-Man, I hear you. Thanks, whoever took care of that, the spammer. If not, all will go to zero. Well, they won't go to zero, but they'll just make it. If you're in the U.S., you guys in the U.S., you'll have to somehow get out of the country. It's gonna look. If you're freaking out about the DeFi bill, it's not going to happen overnight, and you're going to have plenty of warning ahead of time, and it's mostly going to just affect Americans, and then it'll start spreading. Like the whole Tornado Cash thing. All they could do is block Americans from using Tornado Cash. They can't even block them. They just threaten them. Their wallets can no longer use USDC. That's about all they can do. Hex up 22% in the last 33 days. Pulse X is the beginning. Will war crash the markets more? It could. It definitely could. Just prepare yourselves, guys. I think that up until the elections, nothing's going to happen. The U.S. won't provoke war or anything until post-elections. Oh boy, here comes these dating sites. I don't need a girlfriend. Oh, God. Biden did this for the midterms to look tough. That's what I'm saying. This is tougher than even what Trump ever did. After midterms, he will lift the mandate for chips, or China will blackmail him through their corrupt dealings with Hunter. That's possible too. Absolutely. You're welcome, Corey. Bro, the rant was golden. Yeah, it sure was. That interview, Bitboy might be epic. Yeah. I realize he hates the globalists just as much as we do. Yeah. Hey, there's Big K. Scary stuff, man. Screw those dudes. Yeah. Hexile Degen, salute, Randy. Yeah, someone made a poll today. Who's your favorite Hexagon influencer? And I put Big K for his positivity for the community. Focused on the positive. We're moving forward. Hey, Randy and all you Hexagons. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I sure did. I heavily dislike the thought of a government intervention in business, but I'm open to reshoring more semi-business for national security purposes. This is probably the biggest national security threat the U.S. has. And we've been doing it to ourselves. What the hell? Okay, do you guys remember the whole, I'm going to kind of date myself here because this happened in 2009, 2010, 2011, where the U.S. was so worried about the rare earths, gallium, tellurium, tantalum, all those metals that China has over 95% of the supply. And the U.S. is at the mercy of China when it comes to rare earths. And then during that time, the U.S. started talking about building putting more mining facilities in the U.S. to mine these. And they worked so hard on doing it. And yet, in the end, the U.S. is still sucking on the D of China to get the rare earths. So I think there's going to be some kind of deal reached because the U.S. needs rare earths and they need all the metals for making the electric cars and cell phones. Like these things are full of rare earths. The U.S. still hasn't done anything about it. Well, it could be the same thing. It might just kick the can down the road until one day we do have war. I mean, we thought that the rare earth thing was a national security thing, and they still didn't do anything about it. It's just politicians are lazy. They talk smack. Like I said, election year, a couple weeks away. After that, they'll probably forget about it. Last bear bottom, it was Zuck and his Libra token. This time it's Sam and his exchange. 600K raised for NASCAR funding in 7 days. Really? That's amazing. Anomaly is Landon Cassiel. I guess he's been around for a while, similar to Yelly. Yeah. All right. So that's who I'm interviewing. Thanks, Funkmaster. They just messaged me the other day and said, oh, our first interview is going to be with a guy from a NASCAR driver for our car. I'm like, what? That's cool. And yes, thanks so much for PLS. Did Richard Rugg pull us? Peanut Brittle? No, he did not Rugg pull us. You got a Richard picture on your for your image there. Cool. Play BitBoy's rant. It was great. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not losing my channel. Not losing my channel. You should focus on supporting BitBoy against Bankman's DeFi killer bill and talk about it on your show also. Yeah, of course. Cabana's always on top of that stuff. Did you mint Zen? Will you mint Zen? Yeah, I minted Zen. I did like 45 Ethereum wallets and like 12 or 13 on Polygon. Clintrons, good evening. Have you heard anything about BankXSec? No. Chico, I haven't looked into it. I'm not doing any more SACs because I want Pulse Chain to launch. Sheep urine, definitely. Yeah, it sucks. I have to put that in my truck. And then I went to the Volkswagen dealership in here in Panama. I want to hear some shit, some messed up shit. So I go to the dealership and I'm like, hey, because I'm thinking about the end of the world. I'm always trying to think ahead. And I know my truck needs AdBlue. And I said, hey, went to the parts desk. I said, I'd like to buy some AdBlue. And the girl looked at me. She's one of these, like, what? KS AdBlue. And I wrote it down. Like, I'm assuming that she just doesn't understand me. I'm thinking that she doesn't understand my English because, sometimes people here, even though my Spanish is perfect, they freaking can't understand me. So I get a pen and I write it down, ADBLU. All right. And she says, KS AdBlue. I'm like, what? I'm like, manager. So I call the manager over. He goes, oh, AdBlue. He goes, we don't need AdBlue for our vehicles in Panama. I said, there's a Touareg parked right over there, a V6 TDI. I said, that needs AdBlue. He goes, no, not in Panama. They don't put that in our cars here. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I imported mine it came from Stockholm originally. I purchased it. It went straight from the manufacturer to the Stockholm dealership that my buddy bought it from. And then it got put on a ship and it came to Panama. And because it's a European delivery, it had the AdBlue system in it to make it clean diesel. Man, if I would have known that, I would have bought one from the dealership here. It's like, I got to put this blue piss looking stuff in my truck. Look up tuners can bypass that shit. Oh, really? Oh, really? 420 hex. But it says that, man. My truck says if something goes wrong, I can't drive it anywhere if the AdBlue gets low. But I'll check into it. Do you not watch Happy Hour yet? Yeah, Cabana's show is not the friendliest to Gov. Step it up, okay. Okay, Paul, we'll step it up. Rick Santilli, 2009 Tea Party rant versus BitBoy 2022 Suits rant. Both are great. Yeah, somebody should take those and put them together because they really will be great. Make sure to check your updates, Sachs. Really, Corey? Did they change that much? I don't feel like doing that again. Don't forget to let all the other channels who never mention it do the same. Yeah. Okay, nice. Yet another hex stream. Yeah. Well, hex, pulse chain, gold, silver, world events, more of a wider range. Yeah, I'll talk about other cryptos too. We're going to turn out like Ready Player One. Morning, folks. I tweeted it out today about the story about what happened last night at the play area with my kid. So my kid, there was a little boy, probably 2.5. He was in a little car. My son just grabs him and pulls him out. This little fake car thing. My son's 4.5. He's like, get the hell out of here, right? And I said, Max, you can't do that, right? And so he let the kid get back in the car. And I said to the mom, I said, hey, I'm sorry. Disculpe. I'm sorry. And she just looked at me like a dog would. She just looked at me with a tilted head, no expression on her face whatsoever. Just looked at me really funny. And I said, what the fuck? And my wife's like, oh, we're sorry, in Spanish. And maybe she didn't understand me because I'm the gringo, right? And then she looked at my wife. She got her mouth open a little bit like, huh? I said, the only thought I had was, is this woman an NPC? If you're on TikTok lately, you see all these quick videos about what if 90% of the world is NPCs and we really are in a simulation. And last night, that's all I could think. I drove home. I'm like, that was the weirdest thing ever. I swear to God, she was like a droid, just like, huh? This is the world's going crazy, man. Good morning, Matt. Hope you're enjoying that nice Bali weather. We're rainy season, man. It's just raining nonstop. Appreciate that, man. Keep it light, even though there's lots going on out there. Yes, there is. And it's even scarier for those of us with families. Sunday night. Hey. Hex is on the move, looking very green. I was about to do more. Gotta wait now. Matt, man, we've had months. We've had months to back up that truck. Since spring, early summer, keep spreading the word. Yeah. Yep, always right. I gotta tone my tone down a little bit when I start talking about Sam Bankman. I don't want to be the next crypto guy that goes to jail. Yep, that's right. Monday, 11/27 in Bali at the moment. Catching us soon. Bankman 9 says it all. Yeah. He's a part of the inner circle. His dad or mom, one of the two, worked with the Federal Reserve. True, wait, let the dip of BC and pay higher prices. It's a hard one. Yeah. FTX had a small hack. Really? That's not cool. Alan Kessel rocks. He's a runner too. Awesome. I'll be doing a live with him probably in the next couple weeks. SEC may hear BB and look into his past shilling scams at the highs. Yeah, but that's everybody, whether it's Wendy, Crypto Wendy, they can get me going back to 2017 if they wanted. I had even this bull cycle, I was talking about ETA. I was doing the live streams with the founder of ETA, and that coin's just been demolished. Any thoughts on Richard scrapping PLS code? Is it true? He scrapped the Binance Smart Chain version that he was doing and just doing the ETH 2.0 version with the consensus that they did. Maybe they didn't scrap everything from the BSC version, but I don't know. Look, I'm not a coder. Just know that it's going to be ETH 2.0 now, what they're copying for Pulse Chain 1.0. Where USA goes, Australia will follow and likely take it to another level. If they ban DeFi, we will probably ban the internet entirely. Yeah, it makes no sense. Question about T-shares. With more stakers in the system, that would mean we get less payout overall, correct? But I've been hearing that people expect to get more payout per T-share in the future. Not more payout per se, but if you bought your T-shares in the past, right, and you did like a 10-year stake, your daily payout is going to increase because you own more of the T-share percentage. But when that stake ends, and say you made that stake in 2020 and it ends in 2030, your amount daily will keep increasing the whole time that you have that hex stake. It's just once the hex stake's gone, though, it's going to be very hard to be able to recoup your T-shares. You're going to have to take 100% of it and stake it out 15 years again in order to recoup it probably by then. That's my guess, or at least 95% of it. I'm a little confused how that works. Ryan, no problem. I understand. A lot of people are confused by it. The devs just formatted their PCs and started from scratch. Yeah. Deleted TDI. Okay. I have a RAM. It's an Echo Diesel, and I've straight piped it. Oh God, the Echo Terrace must love you. The total supply of hex is inflating. 3.69% piece of the pie increases in hex per share T-share, and also T-shares lessen in supply. Yep, T-shares are deflationary. Hex is inflationary. So if you're still holding T-shares, you get more of the daily payout. Oh, really, Chico? I ended up getting some AdBlue. It wasn't original Volkswagen AdBlue. I ended up getting it from another company. But man, it's hard to get. Like 30 something bucks in the US. I think it's only $10 or $12. Yeah, that's a hex stream. AdBlue smells nasty. We had to use it in the buses on a mine site in Australia. I wonder what it does to the air. Matt and Bali. Yeah, exactly. It's pig piss. Get a new exhaust and tune the engine. I can't imagine putting like straight pipes on a Touareg. Disculpe. Heroin. Yeah, or something. But no, not that drug here in Panama. No. There's very little drug use in Panama. Very little even prescription meds. It's just not something that happens here. But I just think she was just dense. I don't know. Did you see Doge Chain on the move 5x so far? That's cool. No, I didn't participate in it either. But 5x is pretty cool in a bear market. Thoughts on RH telling girls she has pee skin on Twitter? I'm like, why, Richard? Why? But maybe he was drunk. Paul Sachs, that's totally possible, but I just don't think that's very common here. Yeah, like in real life, many are breaking the law, but only some get caught and punished. That's true. Bloody rain, it's everywhere. Australia copped it. Big also here in Bali. Wet season is early and hasn't really stopped completely since last wet. When it gets wet, I do crypto. When it's sunny, I do the beach. Yeah, This is the rainiest season I've ever seen in Panama. Wendy O, the whole YouTube crew. Yeah. My bad. My factory creates resistors, not chips. Okay. My left. No, it's not a pretty lame place. I'm switching to a better place hopefully soon. Better pay and move more time to study and be involved with crypto. That's awesome. All right. Have a good day, everyone. I'm off to work. Go make that money. E2.0 for PLS testnet version 5.555. Yes, you can get more payout per T-share in the future because there'll be less T-shares to split the inflation with. Perfect. Short and sweet. Ryan has now graduated. You understand that one now. Used to be about 5.7 hex per T-share. Now it's 6.2. Yeah. Fellow degen reporting for shitcoinery dudery. Welcome, John. It was as low as like 1 hex per T-share. Well, that was like week 1, right? I'm so bearish on PLS recently. Just want it to launch. Peanut Brittle, I hear you. I'm not bearish. I'm just anxious, maybe. I think we're getting really close. RH, is this Richard Hart or Randy Hilarski confused? Yeah. I get 34 miles per gallon on a pickup truck. It purrs like a kitten. Yeah. I get the same, something like that, but not in the city. We very rarely go on a highway. When we go on that trip for the birthday or going out to the beaches, that's going to be about an hour and a half drive. That's about the maximum I would do. Unless I go up into the mountains, that'll be about a 6-hour drive. Or go to Costa Rica, that'll be about 7 hours. Randy, you've always look out for us. Trying, Daniel. Trying. All right, let's go to the charts really quick. Because I know you guys can't wait for this part. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right. Here's Bitcoin. All right. Monthly. Wow, we've dipped a little since I looked at it earlier. We have still the sell indicator for the Oryx indicator, and that happened back on December of 2021, and it just keeps going. I don't think it's going to be much longer till we get a green indicator. Volume is increasing. We have the fear and greed indicator. I'm thinking this is probably going to start getting thinner and thinner. It might start looking like this over here on the left side. Then we'll get a couple of greens popping in there, and that's when you know that things might change. And as you see right here, it went green there, and then it went back to orange. And during that month, the Oryx indicator went green, and it went for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Here it was red, then it got orange, and then it went slightly green. We got a green indicator. And if you would have just went long on that day or in May of 2020 and you rode it all the way till the red indicator happened, that was in 1 May 2021. That's when Richard made the call. You would have been in great profit. You would have sold and bought it back here at right about 42 and sell again right in the like 56, 57. You've done okay. That's why I like the Oryx indicator. It's really good on the long term, and it's only I would only use it for the monthly, possibly the weekly, but monthly is the best for Bitcoin. Saying Bitcoin tonight. Hope you guys like that. All right, so on the daily, we've got 3 days of green right now, but you can see the fear and greed is still pretty fearful. The AI is saying that we're looking good. Now remember, the AI, I wouldn't use anything over 1 day. It's supposed to be meant on a short-term time frame, like 1 hour, 4 hours, that kind of thing. And let's go to ETH. Hello. It's not popping up. Let me see if we can go back to Bitcoin. Back to ETH. Well, ETH isn't showing. I do not know why. How about Hex? There we go. All right, so Hex, this is on the daily. We have, I don't know why I had it so far out. Okay, on the daily, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days ago, it went green. If you got on here at the bottom, it was 0.0323. Right now, we're at 0.0355. The AI has gone nuts. Look at that. It's saying, holy hell, took some Viagra this morning. And the demand index is going back above 0 too. Remember, we want to be above 0. And in the AI, we want to be above this green line. But what's funny is the volume still has not increased that much. I don't know why. Doesn't make much sense. Let's see if ETH pops up yet. No, ETH doesn't want to work with us tonight. All right. Hedron. Now, this is in the weekly. We still have a buy going back, seems like forever. The demand index is just touching green right now. I mean, the AI is just touching green on the weekly, and the DI, demand index, is above zero still. Let's look at the 1 day. Yeah, the AI, man, I hope it doesn't go down. But like I said, the system does not know about the buy the rumor sell the news event that we have occurring with Hedron right now. So we still have a buy on the daily. It's going back 5 days. And it looks like the volume is decreasing. That's all we need to do. All right, cool. I don't know why Ethereum wasn't working. Let me see if I could refresh it without you guys seeing it here. I just don't want it to have to log me back in. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got it. Ethereum on the monthly, we still have the sell indicator. The AI is, not supposed to use it there anyways, but it's way below. Demand index is below zero. And the fear and greed is actually tapering off a little bit. I wouldn't doubt it if next month or December we get a orange. And to me, that'll mean that pretty soon we're going to turn around and the bear market's done. The thing that's cool about the RX indicator is that you can front run a bull market. And that's what I plan to do with it. All right. So that's the charts. Let's see what you guys got to say here. Wrong. I paid for my truck 100% with crypto. Man, you guys had a lot of conversation here. Man, where are you guys? That's funny. RH starting to look like. There we go. Maybe she had that fungus from the jungle that keeps control of the body after death. Like a zombie. That's how she was acting, bro. Lady was acting like a zombie. Already starting to look like Elton John. Yeah, and he's gained a little bit of weight back. I know as a chub myself, it's the weight fluctuates, man. It's hard. It's real hard. Here to support fire. I used to visit family in Tennessee. Love surfing Playa Vanal. Oh, really? Cool. Playa Vanal, guys, is amazing if you're into surfing or if you just want to hang out at the beach. It's really cool community here in Panama. PLS should launch early next year. It makes sense with the market. And RH said he would die on this hill, so it will launch. Yeah. Under 1 hex per T share, then 1 to 2 hex per T share for like 6 months, and gradually increasing now to over 6. Feels good. You want it to launch before next year so that it can hopefully be grandfathered in before the new crypto regulations kick in. Damn, that is true. Absolutely. They can't possibly regulate. We don't know yet, man. We don't know what kind of capabilities they have, especially now that Ethereum is pretty centralized. I mean, they could make it so that all of the DeFi can be like block their transactions or something. Maybe they can do something like that where they're not included in the blocks, kind of like what they're already doing, with some stuff. They already have plans to do in the future. I heard I can't remember the guy's name, but he's an Ethereum dev, and he's talking about not including some information in each block and excluding it to make the Ethereum chain run faster. One of the things that they could get rid of is stuff like Hex, right? And I know that Dev Kyle said in the talk that he did with Hexologist that that's impossible, that they're not going to do that. But who knows? Who knows what they can do? They made the Pirate Bay illegal and under 21 smoking. Yeah, exactly. How's that working out? Tell Tornado Cash that. Yeah. Well, Tornado Cash, they didn't ban. You can still, I could use it. I'm here in Panama. I could use Tornado Cash. What's happening is that if you use Tornado Cash, USDC won't work in your wallet anymore. So you can't use the stable coin. You can still use USDT or LUSD. Can't stop the protocol. No, you can't, because it is a worldwide thing. The US can only do so much until you want to off ramp and your coins were linked to it. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Don't have to off ramp in the US. It only matters in the US, really. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just go down the street, B-Flow. I go down to Calle Cincuenta, and my buddies, they have an office over there. Check guys, and that's where we. My wife takes her KYC wallet and cashes out her crypto. Like I said, yeah, I did. People need to wake up. I use Coinbase card, Hex to USDC, 4% cash, crypto back. Bought a $3,000 computer, got 120 back. Interesting. If they start accepting crypto on large scale for CADs, houses, etc., no, they can't stop it. And that's what Carnomaly, the guys, my new clients, they have an app, and you're gonna be able to use crypto in the app, loans and everything. It's cool stuff, man. And the app is launching within like 2 weeks. Pay for everything crypto. Yeah, I did. I used to too. I don't anymore. I have plenty of USD coming in monthly, so we don't need it. But I used to. Randy, your TA is beautiful. Number of things. Thank you. I'm not a TA guy. I use signals. I use indicators that are included. I just do the simplest of shit, man. Remind guys, I'm not that smart when it comes to TA. I let the AI tell me what to do because I'm not smarter than the AI. No way in hell. They accept it for everything on Coinbase debit card, same thing. Well, like my truck, my friend who has the car business, he just invoiced me, right, from Coinbase. And then I pay the invoice for crypto. That's how it was done. And then Coinbase wires the money to him, to his bank account, the cash, in order to purchase the vehicle. That's just how it worked. And I'm thankful for something like that. We had to pay a small percentage, but that was worth it. Yeah, that's totally possible. They accept it for everything with Coinbase debit card, same thing. Yeah. No, you swipe your card, it converts to fiat. Yeah, essentially. B-Flow, Ira Miller, who was Eric Voorhees' former partner, he used to always argue with me about this point. You're not using crypto. You're just swiping a card, and it's converting to the US dollars. Like, yeah, I don't care how it goes. My crypto left my wallet. I'm spending crypto. Moon Carl bought a Bugatti with ETH. Yeah, especially if you're just doing it privately. It's effectively the same thing. I'll upgrade your world. Come on, guys. No arguing. No arguing. I don't think we are going much lower at all, if ever. Bright light. Look, there's a lot of externalities out there that can affect the price of crypto. If war starts, it's going to take down the prices, right? We're gonna take a dip. We can't really hide from that. Yeah. The acceptance is large. Yeah. Unless you live in come on, guys. I remodeled 2 rooms of my house with crypto last bull run. My landlord takes crypto. It's so funny. The day we came to look at the apartment, he said to us, he goes, "Hey, I'm a big fan of you guys." My wife and I looked at each other. Big fan. He goes, "Yeah, I'm big into crypto." He goes, "If you ever want to pay, you can pay with ETH." Cool stuff. Red said he bought one of his Lambos with ETH. That's awesome. Bought a house with crypto. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do. I pay for everything on crypto with Hex technically. Yeah, it's changing. Things are going. It's just it's all how you view it. Just ended a stake the other day. and USDC paid and 4% crypto back. That's cool. Oil very easy and all very easy and quick. You know what? It's getting easier. You know, I wish that we can pay taxes with crypto soon. Also, some countries. B-Flow's got his point. He's got his view, and you're not changing it, guys. That will put sexes out of business. For what? They're imaginary horribles. They rather tax it. Yeah. Is that a Louis Vuitton mic? It changes colors like Richard's bag. No, it's HyperX. HyperX mic. You can get it on Amazon. It's great. Love it. And I could change it to the hexagon back there. I can make it the pulse chain colors. I just haven't downloaded the app. I was going to download the app, but this Mac, my last computer was a PC. This one was a Mac, and they don't have the app for the Mac, so I can't change the colors. I didn't know that. They just scare first and then just tax it. Yeah. USDC is not crypto, in my opinion, guys. It's banker coin. You can off ramp in the US without a trace. Poor YouTube, I didn't say that. Poor man's investing. That was his comment, okay? Prepaid debit cards. Change Now. Change Now was great. Love it. I pay my accountant in crypto. Yeah. I get, we got clients that pay us in crypto. The OA and SAC use Tornado. Yeah, but it's okay because they're not in the US. Hit the like. That's what I'm saying. If you're not in the US, you don't really have much to worry about. That 280 million die in the SAC ain't staying for a fork copy of the fork, FYI. Where's it going to go, guys? I think it might be really cool if it went back into Hex. I have a Litecoin Visa card. Really? That's cool to have some X4s. I didn't know they had such a thing. Eventually, we will get to the point where we should only accept crypto and not fiat, but the businesses should be starting to adopt that services as I do. Just not many in crypto people here yet. Well, if you go to El Salvador at Bitcoin Beach, they've already started. It's slow. It'll start slowly happening. Onboarding as many as I can, as many as one wants to learn. Here in Panama, we had that bill that was going to make, so you could use crypto, not as legal tender because it wasn't to that level, but you could still like buy houses with it, and it could be intermediaries like the banking industry. You could deposit your crypto with them, that kind of thing. That was going to happen, but Nito, the president, kicked it back and said he wanted it to adjust it, and so it didn't pass. I'm still expecting a stock market crash, which will definitely bring down crypto prices. Yeah. Post-elections. I think you still have to put that pig piss in for catalytic regeneration to knock the soot out, the catalytic converter, or it will clog up a lot faster. Rare earths inside that thing. Yeah, lots of rare earths, guys. And palladium, right? Taxes should be on the blockchain so everyone knows what is what and where it's spent. It is our money, the tax, and we have the right to see where it actually goes and being spent. Wouldn't that be something, Pepe? That seems such like a great use for blockchain. That and voting. It's okay to forget to download the app. Just don't forget to mint your Hedron. Yeah. Don't forget to mint your Hedron, guys. Don't be like Randy. Make alcohol illegal, then tax it. Make weed illegal, then tax it. Make prostitution illegal, then tax it. Make DeFi illegal, then tax it. That's their game. And I'll take all the above. For this, guys, the live streaming, I love it. My camera's built in, I went through three of them sitting right here. PCs that freaking break, man. Only one of them lasted more than a year. It's nuts. I got sick of my computer's breaking. Yeah, Matt, claim it. I did. I claimed mine a month ago, or almost 2 months ago now. Fiat has no value and it's backed up from nothing but promises. Crypto is backed up by blockchain. Backed up by blockchain and by us, right? When people say, why is gold worth anything? It's because people believe in it, like me. Why is silver because people believe in it. Plus, it's one of the most important industrial metals. Hex is likely to be removed from the LP by the African priests and any LP providers who don't want to get wrecked, diluted by the fixer bot. Hex is best held liquid or staked at the fork, but not in LP. Yes, sir. No LP hex. When hex is mostly removed, the price goes stupid high. Yeah. We are the value. I still love the green US dollar smell, that cash. I gotta tell you a story. So the other day, I was counting out some cash, and after I got done, I went to the bathroom and washed my hands. My hands were so filthy. What the hell, man? It's disgusting. CoinSpot and Australian Sex just started offering a MasterCard for crypto. It's gonna start happening a lot. It's a human Russian mind game at the end of the day. Yes, it is. Did you go with a Mac? Yeah. It's nice. Love it. DAI copy is likely worthless, like the stables on ETH, W, and F. Yes. So where is that DAI going to go pre-fork? That's my question. Wouldn't it be cool if we saw it go into maybe Hedron and Hex? That'd be amazing. It's easier to slap a strip. DAI in the LP is replaced with the BLS by the fixer bot. So if both owned by the OA, it's an obvious choice to grab the Hex and leave the DAI and LP right before the fork to get Hex copy and more PLS. Okay, interesting. The OA will make the most beneficial move for itself to get the most out of the fork, and it ain't a DAI copy. I hear you. It's not. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you as always. The building just went out. Lights are done. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Ciao, ciao.